Hello and welcome to week 3 of our journey through Old Testament theology. And today we're looking at, this week actually, we're looking at Deuteronomy 32:8. So the two verses we've looked at so far are Exodus 6:3, which is where God tells Moses, even though Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob knew me as El Shaddai, you're going to know me as Yahweh. And then last week we looked at the passage from Genesis 14, where Melchizedek is said to be the priest of El Elyon, of God Most High. Today we want to follow that line of thought with how Israel's understanding of God may have become more and more precise as time went by, with Deuteronomy 32:8. This is an interesting verse. It's one of those verses where the Dead Sea Scrolls have created a little bit of a variation in our understanding what the text might have said. Dead Sea Scrolls, of course, mostly confirmed what the Dead Sea Scrolls said. But this is an example of a verse where they have a variation that I think is more original and is actually a variation that was in the Greek Old Testament anyway. Using the normal tools of textual criticism, we would have probably come to the same conclusion anyway, even if the Dead Sea Scrolls had not been discovered. But that's for Friday. Today we just want to look at the letters, the consonants, and then the vowels of this verse. So I'm going to follow my usual practice. I'll pause in between consonant and vowel to give you a chance to pause the recording to see if you can get it right. So let's begin. Bait with a dogish in it. This is a hardening dogish, a light dogish that makes it a b sound, not a doubling dogish because it's in the first letter. So bait, shava, hey, patak, nun, silent shva, so this is a short vowel. A patak is a short a, or an a without a macron on the top. And so this shva says, this syllable's closed. So han, and then this just says no sound. So bahan, this is a chet, sere, lamed. So bahan chel is the word here. Okay, next. In the portioning, ayin, sagol, lamed, silent shva, because this is a short vowel, a short e here, or an e without a macron on the top, and so el, and that's where it ends. New syllable. Yod, cholam vav, final nun, elyon. So when elyon was distributing gimel, and that's a hardening dogish because it's the beginning of the word. So it doesn't double the gimel, it's just a g. We don't pronounce the gimel any differently with or without the dogish in modern Hebrew. So gimel, cholam vav, so that's a long O, yod, hirik, final mem, goyim. And I think this is defective. In other words, there should have been a second yod there, hirik yod mem. This first yod is a consonant, yeah, and then hirik yod mem. But why have two yods there? So it's written defectively without the yod of the hirik yod. Okay, so when the Most High was distributing the nations, ready? Bait, vocal schwa, because it's the beginning of a word. That's just a hardening dogish. But hey, patak, pay, silent schwa, because this is a closed syllable, short vowel, an a without the macron, haf, and it's pronounced f because it doesn't have a dogish in it, bahaf, reish, hirik yod, dalet, cholam vav, bahaf rido. Okay, next word, bait, vocal schwa, that's a hardening dogish and a vocal schwa because it's the beginning of a word. Nun, serayod, b'nai, sons of, it's construct. Okay. Aleph, kamatz, dalet, kamatz, final mem, sons of Adam. When the sons of Adam were getting their lots, something like that. And I'll look it up before Friday to make sure I get the vocab right. Okay, next line. Yod, Patak, Sade, and that's a doubling dagesh in this case because Sade is not a Bagad Kafat letter. If a Sade has a dagesh in it, it's doubling. Vowel is Sere, Bait, Yatsev, and it's V because there's no dagesh in it. Yatsev. Next, Gimel, Vocal Schwa, Bait. This is the first time we've seen this one. This is a kibbutz, I believe, if I'm remembering correctly, out of the blue, out of the resources of my mind, which is a U sound. Gavu, Lamed, Holam, Tav. Gavulot. Now we have an ayin, patak, mem, a doubling dagesh, because a mem's not a begadi kafat letter. If a mem has a dagesh in it, it's doubling. Hirik yod, and a final mem. So amim, the peoples. Okay, plural. Hirik yod mem is a plural ending. Okay, so final line. Lamed, vocal shva, mem, hirik, samik, silent schwa, so hirik is here is a short vowel, I believe, so it's miss, lemis, not lemiz, but lemis. Then we have a pei, because this is the beginning of a new syllable, I think that's just a hardening dagesh. Patak, resh. So la mis par, okay, according to the number of. Bait, the hardening dagesh, vocal schwa, ba, nun, seriod, remember this up here, b'nai, means sons of, it's in construct. Now, I think the original reading here was Elohim, according to the sons of God. The reading in the Masoretic text, according to the sons of Yisrael, doesn't make any sense at all to me. Are there only 12 nations? I don't think that's what the point was. This is about the distribution of countries to spiritual powers, in my opinion. So let's look at this. This is a Aleph, a Ketef Segol, I think. I can't see it because of the way the bar works here. Let me go ahead and quickly do something here. Yes, it's a Ketef Segol. Lamed, Holam, Hey, Hirik Yod, final mem, and a Sof Basuk. B'nai Elohim, sons of God. Okay, what is this verse about? Well, come back Friday, and we'll do the grammar of it. Actually, listen to the podcast on Wednesday when we talk about the development of the understanding of spiritual powers in the Old Testament, and I'll dip a little into the New Testament because we are Christians, or I am. So there we go. And so we have the letters and the consonants for our third week in Old Testament theology.